I'm out here in what was the cucumber greenhouse last season, and got some baby chard and spinach that's not 100% dead. And in the corner here, I've got some mustard greens. And they're still, I think, kind of alive, but, and they might all kind of pop back, but I think I might go ahead and pull this mustard out, but leave in this, chard and spinach to see if they kind of jump back, and then just go ahead and plant into this bed here, which is completely empty and ready for basil in the, you know, in the later in the spring. Let's go out here. Oh, yikes. Yay. That's what we got. A little bit of snow. Weather can't decide. It rains and then it snows, and it rains and it snows. Check this out. Can you see the sun? There's the sun. Anyway, let's go in this other greenhouse. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so both these beds are empty. And if you, I don't know if you can see this, but the greenhouse in our windstorms got blown completely this way and got kind of pinned up against this bed here. So I'm gonna need to kind of yank the greenhouse back at some point here and get it back to where it was. But I've got all of this sand that I gathered on this bed here because I need to make transplant soil mix, and I've got like the other ingredients right here, peat moss and stuff like that, and I'm just going to take soil from this bed here to kind of mix that together. But what I have in this set of boxes here is transplant soil mix from a previous year, and I just need to add fertilizer to it because I didn't have fertilizer, and so I need to add that to it, kind of mix it around in a tarp, and then I can use that, and then I can start from scratch and start putting together some more transplant mix because I just want to have way more than I need. But anyway, that's kind of an update. I'm going to try, and I'm scheduled to have to do, I'm scheduled to do start my first tray of lettuce up in the house this week. So I've got to do that. And then I was thinking about, I'm just going to go ahead and plant some seeds early into the greenhouse because I don't know that it makes sense to wait another couple of weeks. Okay, folks, check it out. Both of the greenhouses are in full sun at about noon. And standing beside the greenhouses, looking back at the garden, you can see that the sun is over a large portion of the garden area. And the sun is finally up above the tree line for the first time this winter as we move into spring. Greenhouse temperature, 71 degrees Fahrenheit in this one, and 60 degrees in the other one. And I think air temperature is about 44 degrees outside. Okay, so I've got my box of transplant soil mix that I made, last year, whenever. And I just need 5 gallons of it. So I'm going to pour some from this box into this 5-gallon bucket. And this box is totally falling apart. Okay, there is that. So I'm going to grab this other box. I've got an old couple of videos showing how I make this. And usually when I make it, I throw in the fertilizer. So this is a cup of this fertilizer. This is just a down-to-earth vegan mix. But because I didn't have fertilizer then, I just put like some kelp meal in there. And it didn't work. And so I'm having to do this step later. And so I just kind of mix it back and forth like this. I ended up getting these trays from the hardware store. I got a couple of them just so I can, you know, start a few things. I'll probably make soil blocks, you know, later in the spring, but these will work for now. Oakley dokley. I'm just gonna fill these little trays. And so this is my first planting for the spring 2021. Okay, so I'm over here by the compost bins and I've got all my buckets here of water, which they're actually melted. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's try that again. Let's use this little bucket. And I'm gonna put this into the tray. Is that gonna do it? Oh yeah, that'll totally do it. And I'm gonna stick my little buddies in here. Oh, I'm so lucky that these didn't get like dumped over. Oh, come on little buddies. So I'm gonna bottom water them and then I can plant my little lettuce seed fronds. Oh, and I don't even know how much lettuce I'm gonna plant. Maybe I should sit outside in the sun and figure that out. I've had this thing sitting here for a few hours and I started digging in here and there is no water coming in. There's actually a slit, you know, at the bottom of these things, but just like no water is coming in. So, shoot, man. Hey! So I left that container of soil out there in the water all night last night, and still in the morning there was only like a few of them at the little bottom part that got wet. So most of it's still just dry soil in here. I bought those containers from the hardware store, so if I ever needed to do something, you know, like just one tray of something I need to do quick, I would be able to do that. But yeah, that's weird. I've never had any problems with issues with bottom watering a tray of starts. But anyway, I don't know what it is. The slit at the bottom of those containers is too small or something. What I'm gonna do then is take this tub of soil and make soil blocks like I did last year. Dudes, so I was making these blocks, right? And I was thinking, man, they kind of look a little bit big. I thought I used to be able to get like 7 or something in here. And then I remembered I bought, this I think is like what the size is. And this is the bigger size. And then I also have this smaller size. So there are 4 cells in this one and 2, 4, 5 cells in this one. And this is the one I use because I don't need them to be this big. If I wanted my blocks to be this big, I would just use my old containers that I have from 100 years ago where they're too big. And that's why I'm doing this. So, doopy-doo. La la la. Start over. I don't have... it didn't make a full tray, and I could go out and get more soil, but I don't think I even need this many, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Yeah. Now I need to plant some seeds. Oakley dokley, I am using 2019 seed. Green Sweet Crisp, Red Sweet Crisp, Salanova lettuce. Oakley dokley, so I did 40 green leaf, 20 red leaf, and kind of on accident. But the green leaf tends to kind of, I don't know, grow faster, grow better, I don't know. So then I'm just gonna pinch this together and kind of do like that. And then I'll water them in. La la la, la 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 la. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna set this tray here by the window. And then I'm gonna move the tray under the lights here in the house for a number of weeks until the lettuces are big enough. I don't want them too big. I just want to be able to go ahead and plant them out into the greenhouse. And this is just an experiment because I don't know how they're going to do going from the 70 degrees in the house to out to like, near freezing temperatures in the greenhouse. So again, this is just going to be an experiment. Okay, folks, so this was kind of a dumb week. I was hoping to get not only my lettuces started, but I wanted to get some seeds planted early in the greenhouse, but whatever, everything's kind of just gone wrong. But I did get my lettuces started, not on the 5th, but on the 6th, and that's not so bad. So that's everything, and I'll see you guys next week.